Hello, how are you? Welcome to another video. If you hear any construction right now, there's something happening on my block right now, so sorry. Good afternoon, guys. It's like noon here. So I was thinking, why don't we go to this really cute cafe that I saw online and just hang out, do some reading there. I'm reading 5 Broken Blades right now. Put it on the screen right here. And I am like 260 pages into it right now. So far, I really like it. It's pretty good. It's pretty much Six of Crows, I'm gonna be honest with you. My partner is also reading it at the same time, and I was talking to him about it, and he was like, all of the characters are kind of the same. Like, we have someone that is very much like Kaz, very much like Nina. I don't know, it's very reminiscent of Six of Crows. The plot really is something different from what we were working with in Six of Crows. I'm intrigued. I really like it. It's pretty good. I do like that the characters are seemingly much older. Not much older, but an age that is more believable than what Six of Crows was, because I think they were teenagers in that book, but in this one they're 20, 25-ish range. So I'm gonna go sit down at a cafe. We're gonna read that book, probably journal, enjoy some tea, and yeah, so let's get going. We did not vlog in there at all, but got the goods.
Flower time.
Flower time! hair leans very far back so I can just look at my POV. This is what I'm seeing. So I haven't prepared anything to say at all, so I don't know what I'm gonna say right now. I sound dramatic, but it's nothing. I went to a garden today and I was just hanging out there, as you guys just saw. And while I was there, this nice man was like, if you want, you can take those cherry tomatoes, like they're growing crazy over here. So if you want to take some, like, feel free. And so I was just putting them in my pocket. I didn't have a basket like a good fairy. Mostly I've just been feeling, I don't know, I guess kind of lost. There's a lot of things that are sort of up in the air right now for me and my partner. A lot of things that are just, you know, we're unsure of what the next step is. Because of that, I just feel stuck, I guess is the best way to describe it. It's hard to do anything but think about those things that are just kind of looming in the background, you know? Like, I just can't help but hyperfixate on them and also kind of avoid them at the same time. I guess I'm just making this section to say that, you know, if there's things that are going on in your life right now that are, you know, maybe stopping you from doing the things that you really want to do, or you feel like you're being held back by maybe some things that you can't entirely control. I feel you. I'm there right now. It's hard to start new things and hard to enter new chapters of your life. Otherwise, another thing that I wanted to share is the books that I'm reading right now. So, first of all, this is my Kindle. It's very cute. I have a stamp on it. It's a tulip. Also tulips, my favorite flower, with a little bow. And then, I don't know, it's just a cute little flower, little pop socket. And I hold my Kindle like this. I also have this little decoration here too. And then here too, I made a collage. So I think I have a video of it. Go ahead, watch that video if you'd like. Maybe I'll put it down in the description. So check that out if you want to. So the first book that I have been reading recently is Before I Let Go. I'll put it on the screen. In Before I Let Go, we're talking about a couple that has been recently divorced. It's been about 2 years, and together they run a business and they're co-parents as well. And so we're kind of just following their lives. A lot of it is dialogue. There's obviously like some plot points that we're following too that are important, but mainly the most important part is the characters, their emotional dynamics, their ties to each other, and how they co-parent together, how they run their business together, and ultimately everything that happened to them that led them to divorce. The book is really interesting. I like it. I've never read anything about a divorced couple or divorced people. Because this novel is so heavily focused on the characters and their connections to one another, we see a lot of references to the past and traumatic things that happened to both characters, both main characters, and also how it affected them, their relationships with friends and family, and also how it affected their children as well. There's a heavy focus on that. Definitely read the warning, the triggers in the very beginning so you know exactly what you're going to be reading about, because a lot of things in this novel could be very hard for some people to read. So just make sure you look into that before you get into this book. But yeah, so That's before I let go. The other book that I'm reading right now is also kind of traumatic. I'll put it on the screen here. It's called Blue Sisters. I'm about 15% through it. When we meet the sisters that we're following throughout this novel, it has been a year since one of their sisters has passed on. And so I would definitely say look up the warnings for this novel too, because it's also pretty hard to digest. So make sure you're doing your research before you read either of these two books, honestly. But so far the writing is really nice. All of the voices for each of the sisters is very distinct. They all have very different personalities and they react to situations differently. So it's easy to distinguish who is who and like really picture who these people are. So I really like that thus far. That's Blue Sisters. I'm sorry if I seem so low energy at this point. Just feeling a little emotional, as you know already. Is this weird? I feel like this is kind of weird. Here's my tomatoes, by the way. They're still here. Also, guys, is this a weird outfit? You can tell me. You can be honest. So this book, Five Broken Blades, I liked this book. It was pretty good. Like I said last time though, it's basically Six of Crows. You're basically following the 5 most dangerous people in this kingdom, and they're sent to kill this king. Basically, they all have this mission to kill this king. The different voices of the characters were kind of getting confusing because it was so... He picked up the paper and he sat down and he wrote a letter and then he sent the letter. That doesn't actually happen in the book, but like, imagine that sort of writing. It was very chop, finish, chop, finish. It was just kind of choppy. And I understand that that voice would make sense for at least one of the characters to have a very straightforward sort of he did this and then he did this sort of sentence structure that is kind of very simplistic and very to the point because he's kind of just that person. But for the rest of them, especially one character, I would expect her speaking style to be very melodic, very romantic, very smooth, but it just wasn't giving that. Once they're finally together, they start sounding the same. And so that's not good. In actuality, I did really enjoy this book. It was very fun. And when I finished it, I was like, that's the only thing I have to say. I would definitely say give it a try though. And once again, the sprayed edges are pretty cool too. Like this is Liddy, and the sun. It looks great. Like the sprayed edges are beautiful. I think it's just going to be a duology. So there you go. There's just 2. So definitely look into it. Why not? You know, it's pretty good. So next thing we're gonna do, like I said, journaling and whatnot, okay? Let me get my supplies. 1 second. I'm gonna spend some time journaling and just sitting with those thoughts that I was feeling. Maybe I can try and articulate them a little bit better in here. After that, I'm thinking of using this planner here that I have. You can see it has the weekdays and whatnot. I'm gonna use it here just to plan what I want to do tomorrow. Probably what I want to do for next week as well. I'm just gonna plan that stuff out so I know kind of what to expect. I feel like that's going to help me know what I want to do. And then in my journal that I have here, let's get journaling. Okay. That was really healing. That felt really good, is all I meant. I am going to figure out what I want to do tomorrow. And after we do that, we're going to settle in for the night, do some cozy things, get comfortable, you know, maybe a little face mask or something, you know, just to feel cozy and comfortable. So let's do that. First up, the planning. Tomorrow is all planned, so now it's time to get cozy. Why does this look like found footage? Look at my shirt. World's okayest sister. One of my sisters got this for me, and I still think it is so funny. I couldn't find it for like years, honestly. And one of my other sisters found it and she brought it to me. She thought it was hers and she showed it to me and I was like, I have been missing that for so long. I was like, where did you find it? It was so funny. Oh my god. So right now we're gonna do a face mask. Let me show you which ones I have. Okay, let me just, pardon me. I have this one, this aloe vera one, and the other one I have is this one. It's like vitamin C, like a brightening under eye patch. And then this one here is like a full-on face mask. So I think, let's do this one right now. I feel like we probably need an all over today. Also, welcome to the bathroom. Here's another view of the house. We were just there. First things first, I gotta wash my face. So let me thoroughly cleanse, it says. Thoroughly cleansing. Did I get the... Oh, I forgot I had mascara on. Okay, face is washed. So now, time for the face mask. I'm so excited, honestly. There was 5 in total in this pack. And I kind of went through them kind of fast because they are relaxing. I don't know, something about a face mask, you know? On those days where you're like, I need to relax big time. They do really help. So this one is juicy, first of all. Okay, are you ready for this? Also, when I went out to the garden, hey, I got several bug bites. This is one of them. I swear to God, this is a bug bite as well. Why did it bite me on my forehead? Okay. There we go. Oh, all right. Wait, the nose part. Also, friends, notice how there's patches? I guess you could like close your eyes. I think that's what they're for, I would assume. Okay. Imagine this. That is so scary. Let's make some tea. Come with me. And you'll see. My face looks pretty good, I guess. I haven't put anything on it, so let me spray some rose water. Finished my tea. I took my face mask off, so you don't have to look at that scary monster anymore. But now I'm thinking, why don't we draw a little? That would be fun, right? I don't know, maybe I'll pull something up on Pinterest or something because I'm still learning how to draw and whatnot, and it's something that I really wanted to work on this year. So I'm thinking, why don't, you know, just draw a little, drink my tea. Miso is here as well. Would you like to say hi? Say hi. You say hi. My Pinterest is always linked down below, so if you want to like look at any of these original works or anything like that, or look at my pins, go ahead. You know, there's a lot of amazing art out there and a lot of resources to help you learn how to draw and whatnot. So yeah. I don't want to be too ambitious because I'm not there yet, but like there's a lot of cute stuff out there. Ugh. Okay, I'm sorry the computer screen looks kind of strange. You can see here this drawing of these townhouses. They remind me of apartments or buildings that I've seen here in the city. So I feel like it might be easy to try and do something like this. Okay, sorry, I was talking without you looking at me for so long. I wanted you to see it. But yeah, I'll put her name on the screen so you can check her art out. It's gorgeous. She's a beautiful artist. Give her a little peruse. But yeah, I'm gonna try and do this and try and learn from it. I know that she's using some sort of paint. It looks like it's watercolor, which I do have, but I'm just gonna try and use these colored pencils. They're watercolor colored pencils. So I think you can wet them and make them blend together better, but I'm just gonna try and draw it right now and see how that goes. Baby steps, right?